everyone, I'm Nick, and welcome to the Haunt Critic. Welcome to my channel, everybody. Alright, so this channel I started is about haunted attractions. And what I mean by that is I am going to be going to different haunts over the years. So I'm going to be posting of that year, if you know what I mean. So I'm going to be critiquing these haunted attractions that I go to on acting, props, presentation, your backstory, overall experience, and the last but final one, if you can do it. I put this challenge up to you guys is try to scare me. If you can do it, I doubt you can do it. Give me your A game, baby. You see me come through your haunt, you give me everything you got, boy. Ah! Okay, so let's get back to the video. So let's do a little bit of a backstory on me. So, I was 13 years old. We had trick-or-treaters come to our yard. Mom was like, we gotta do something fun to make the experience better. So we started making props and putting props out there, make a maze, and kids would come through. They loved it. I'd scare them, and then they would get their candy, and they'd come back next year. Sadly, we started having a financial problem. We had to move out of the house. We moved into another house, and there was no trick-or-treaters coming, and it broke my heart. So we went to another state, which is the state we live in now, and I was just walking out of a gas station. I noticed there was this flyer at the door. It had a clown on it, so I picked it up. I was like, oh, cool. It's a haunted attraction flyer, but I didn't know that. So I walked up, gave it to my mom. She was telling me all about it in the car, and we went to one in our state. I loved it. Then we went to the second one. The second one I loved so much that I went again. And then the third time I went on my birthday, which was the day after Halloween, so it was lights out night. I went with my boys. I was like, yes! And then I volunteered the next year. So I was like, okay, that's cool. So I started helping them build, paint, learn the business side, acting, and sometimes during the summer times we would meet up with other owners from other attractions, and they would have like guys fly in from Texas and LA and do haunt classes with us, and being around a bunch of professionals and stuff is nerve-wracking, obviously. So I have a lot of experience underneath my belt, even though I'm not wearing one right now. So I was thinking to myself, okay, but sadly I had some tragic events happen in that time period of 2017. So I had to move back in with my mom and dad, and it kind of broke my heart because I miss being there, and I live in this state now, and you know, I miss being back there. So I was like, you know what, I don't want to start over. I don't want to start over, meet new people and all this other stuff, right? Especially when we already moved twice already, but this is the final resting ground for my parents, obviously. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, let's drive around and let's see what haunts are good, because obviously Google's not telling me nothing. No website's telling me anything. People's reviews are not telling me anything, so that's why I'm here. So I can tell you what haunts are worth it and what's not. I'm not going to sit here and bash a haunt and say it's garbage, okay, or dumpster juice. I'm not going to say that. I'm going to be like, what needs to be improved, what has improved, and what is approved. You know what I'm saying? Nick Adams approved. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, you know, that would be really good. That's a smart idea. So I'm going to be critiquing it in a bad way and a good way. But I promise I'm not going to go really, really hard in. I'm just going to give my unbiased opinion, okay? I'm not going to sit here and bash it and all this other stuff. But if you're an owner and I mention your haunt, don't take it as a diss. Take it as, maybe if we fix this, we'll have people come back and enjoy it more. Maybe this Nick guy can be the social media dude, and you know, we could sponsor him if we have enough money, and he can tell people about our place, and then he could get customers to come in, and we'll have money, and we can grow as a business. Think about it like that. Especially with me being 23, for all the people in the 20s, I got the fresh eyes, baby. I got the fresh eyes for that low class, you know what I'm saying? So instead of looking at me as like a young kid that doesn't have a lot of experience, which you're wrong, look at me as, hey, that young kid might be on to something, you know? So take it like that. Take it as good criticism, because there's always room to improve, okay? Because I know what the people want! No, just kidding. Everybody's got different opinions. So don't take this as bad. Take it as a lesson learned. Just saying. I'm not always going to be right, so don't hold me against everything I say, okay? But this is what I'm going to do. It's something I'm passionate about. So while we're waiting for 2020, since it's January, you know, haunts don't start opening up until like September and October. So while we're waiting, I'm going to be posting my 2019 places that I went to. And I'm going to be telling y'all about that. So by the time I'm done with these videos, I should be close to 2020's ending and start going to these different haunts, okay? Well, I love you guys. Stay safe. And I'll see y'all in the next video whenever that is. Peace.